Coach Marcia, and today is all about high intensity. If you, like me, are of a certain age, one of the best gifts you can give yourself is to give you one high intensity workout per week. It can be running sprint intervals, you could do speed work, you could power walk and pick up the pace so you can feel your heart rate going up. You could sprint swim laps, you can sprint on a bike. Truly the possibilities are endless. You can use your creativity, but today I'm going to show you one of my absolute favorites, because as we age, starting in our 30s, we begin to lose our muscle mass. And if we're sedentary and we don't do anything to maintain and build muscle, we will lose 3% of our muscle mass per decade. So by the time we're in our 50s and 60s, it becomes a real problem, because when you don't have muscle, we have nothing to support our joints. We are not strong, so we are not functionally fit for life. And then we start losing our balance. And those are all things none of us wants to do. So today I've got a high intensity strength workout. I want you to grab some dumbbells, the heaviest you can handle for a couple of sets. And we're gonna do supersets, meaning I'm gonna group the exercises in twos, and we're gonna, for the most part, we're going to work opposing muscles. So who's ready to get started? Today I'm not gonna do my timer. We're just gonna do, when you do supersets, you're best going kind of heavy and doing in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 reps. So let's stick with 10 reps. You ready to get going? Before we start, remember to like and subscribe, and let's do this. All right, our first superset is actually a set of 3. I've given you a little bonus here. So grab some hand weights. Keep go heavy here. So we're gonna do a squat and then a calf raise, and then we're gonna do something called reverse lunge with a toe touch, and I will show you. So let's put our feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Hold your weights in the middle and sit it back. Squeeze it up. And we're gonna go 10 right here. Weight is in the heels. Now we're not going to take any rest. Find yourself a little bit of a surface. This is a weight plate. If you don't have one, you could use a step. And we're just going to stand on it so your heels aren't hanging off. And you're going to slowly let your calves to stretch out. Reach your heels down carefully. And then raise up to the balls of your feet. For 10, here's 2, and 3, here's 8, here's that bonus move. It is a reverse lunge. You're going to carefully come up, balance, and reach and touch the base toe. So reverse lunge, up and reach. Here's 2, 3. This is going to get that glute burning. 4, 5, and let's switch it here. Reverse lunge. Tap to the left, balance, 3, 4, whoa, and 5. Okay, pick up our weights. We're going to go right back to that squat. Feet are a little, shoulder width a little wider, and sit it back, weight and heels go under. And 2, squeeze it up. These are tracking straight ahead. Back to that calf raise. Right here. Stretch it down and press it up. 2, move, 3. Weights are down for our bonus lunge, reverse lunge, balance, and tap it. Let's start on the wrong foot. Here's 4. And 5. And switch it here. Reverse lunge. Tap it. 3. Oh. Lots of balance challenge here. One more time through. Here comes that squat. And sit it back and squeeze. 2. Core is tight. And let's go that calf raise. Good posture. Take it down. Press it up. And 2. We're going to take a minute here to rest and regroup before we move on to our next superset. So going forward, we're going to grab our hand weights again, and we're going to do military press and alternate that with a side raise. And here's how it goes. Start with your weights. Palms are facing in toward you at shoulder height. We're going to press it up and turn for 1 and 2. Core is tight. Here's 8 and 9. One more. Here's 10. Now we're gonna put our feet closer together. We're gonna lead with our elbows and side raise. 2, 3. Make your back work here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbows up. Last one. Awesome. And go right back to that military press right here for 1. How you doing? Sure you're breathing. All right. Side raise right here. Here we go. 1. Elbows up. 4. Halfway there. 6. One more time. Military press. Here we go. You've got it. And 1. Side raise one last time. Here we go. Make that back work. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Last one. Oh yeah. Grab some water right here. Take a 60-second break. And I will meet you back for some work with those biceps and triceps. Okay. Okay, our next superset is a bicep curl and tricep press. Let's start with those biceps right here for 10. Upper arms to the elbow are pinned against the side of our body. Palms are faced toward the front of the room, and we curl it up for 1. And ease it down, and 2. Exhale on the way up. I'm going to put one of these down for the tricep press. And for this, we're going to hold our hand weight up over our head very carefully, and we're going to hinge it back and press it to the ceiling for 1. All right, back to our bicep curl. This time we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go a little bit like toward the corners of the room. 1 and 2. Hit the head of that bicep just a little bit differently. There's 5, halfway there. And 7. These are challenging for me. 8, 9. And great job. Back to the triceps. Whew. Awesome. One more time. I'm getting a lighter. It is perfectly okay. If you've had it with your heavier weight and you need to drop the sets, drop it to whatever you need. I'm going here, lighter. And let's do our last set of 10 on these biceps. Here's 1, 2, down slow. Last one. Right back. One more set of those tricep presses. Here we go. Hinge it back and press. Awesome. Take a minute here to rest, and I will see you down on the mat. All right, we are down on the mat. We're going to start it with a flat chest press to a Renegade row. So let's start there. We're going to grab your heavyish hand weights, lie down. Arms are out, kind of perpendicular to your torso. Knees are bent, and we're going to press them up and knee in the middle and back down to the upper arm is touching the ground. 2 and 3 and 4. Exhale on the way up. 5, 6, 7. Great for your chest. 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring it up and flip over to our plank for that Renegade row. So bring at least one of your hand weights. Probably don't need them both. We can have them. So we're going to get into high plank right here. And we're going to row for 10. 1 and 2. Actually, put your legs out wider for some more stability. Here's 3 and 4. We're rowing. And 5 and 6 and 7. 8, 9, and 10. Back to our chest press. Lay down, Elbows out. Press it up to the ceiling. And 2, and 3. There's 10. Renegade row time. And remember, if the weights ever get to be too much for you, you can always drop them and regroup. Do it like this. That's 3. And 4. 5. And 6. What is tight? 7. 8. 9. 10. One more time with that flat chest press. Elbows out. Back is flat. Knees are up. Here we go. And 1. Meet them up in the middle. And 4. And 5. 6. Blow it out. And there's 10. Renegade row, last time. You guys are doing great. The high plank, and weight, and row. 1, and 2. There's 6. 8. 10. Awesome job. Take a minute here, grab some water. Are you a sweaty mess? I hope you are, because I am. We have one more set and we are good to go. Our troopers, are you ready for our 5th and final superset of this workout? Good. We're gonna start with a plank toe touch and a little bit of a leg raise. So here's how it goes. We're gonna do 10 on each side. We're gonna assume your high plank position. Everything is aligned. And we're gonna reach opposite foot to opposite hand. So we do a touch like this. Send the leg back and give it a lift. And we're gonna alternate. Here's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. And we're gonna sit it down for a little dumbbell crunch. Get down on your back. Put the legs up. Start with the weight overhead and crunch it up for 10. Here's 2. Make sure you're breathing. 3 more. Excellent. Back to our plank toe touch. Round 2. High plank position. And here we go. 4, 5, 6, and 10. Nice job. Revisit our hand weight and dumbbell crunch. Right here. Feet to the ceiling and crunch it up. Exhale. Here's 8. Last one. Beautiful. One last time on that plank toe touch. Right here. 2 and 3. Halfway. 6. Dumbbell crunch. And that is all she wrote. Let's get it. Here we go. 1. There's 5 halfway. 2 more. Last one. Well done, my friends. Well done. Let's stay right here on our backs for a moment and just hug your knees into your chest. Kind of sway from side to side and kind of roll out your back. It's kind of a self back massage. Awesome job. Let's just cool it down a little bit. Send your left leg down on the mat and let's hold your right knee in, clasp your fingers around it and just pull it to your chest. Circle the ankle and reverse it. Now, clasp behind your thigh on the hamstring and just kind of pulse gently, ever so gently. Push the bottom of your shoe toward the ceiling. You don't have to lock out your knee, just whatever is comfortable. We're just doing this to cool it down and stretch it out. Now take that knee and just sort of open it. Bring it down toward the floor. Open up that hip a little bit. Oh yes. Flex and point. Bring it back up to the chest. Now we're gonna put your right hand out to stabilize and we're gonna roll over so that knee goes toward the floor on the other side to give yourself that nice spinal twist. Feels pretty amazing. Okay, bring both knees in toward the chest again. Roll out that back. We're gonna send our right leg down to the mat while we clasp around that left knee. Let's bring that in, circle the ankle. And breathe, and reverse. Beautiful. Put your right arm out, left hand is around that left knee, and you're gonna gently open the hip, bend it out toward the floor. Doesn't matter how far you can go, just whatever feels good. And bring it back in. Take your right arm, clasp around the knee, left hand goes out to the side to stabilize. Now we're gonna spinal twist. Keep your gaze up toward the ceiling. Just let your spine twist, not your shoulders. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor flat. Oh yes. That is glorious. Let's give ourselves one big hug again. Roll it side to side. And roll it up. You guys did so great. And remember, if it was too heavy for you, you can always drop to a lighter weight and work up and make progress, because making progress is always wonderful. To me, progress equals success. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe before you go so you don't miss any workouts or recipes I've got coming up for you. I'll see you next time.